I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to talk about this deck for a while. I played with it in my last readings that I did for mid-August 2019. It is the Gilded Tarot by Mr. Ciro Marchetti. Huh? Who knows how to say that wonderful man's name? Beautiful, beautiful deck. Totally reasonable too. If you want to trim, this is a nice deck to start with because he sells it in a nice little package. It comes with a nice book full of one page generally on every card with a little picture in there. It's a nice full book. The basics on tarot are in here. It's nice. There's just one that I didn't like. I don't really like his description on the chariot because he plays it differently. But that is tarot, ever expanding and never completed. It's not wrong. But there are rules to tarot. This is a wonderful book. It's large and it's easy to read, and really a nice collection to anybody's. A nice addition to anybody's tarot collection is the Gilded Tarot by Mr. Ciro Marchetti. I'm going to go through all 78 cards right here. So here we go. First card is the Fool card. I love the Fool card in this deck. It shows my little jester right there with his little mask on, you know. And has all of the zodiac signs up above him, you know. He's juggling all of those zodiac signs. This is the 0 card, and that's how tarot starts. It starts with the 0 with the major arcanas. There's 22 major arcana, and the last one is marked 21, which is the world card. And then you start afresh with the 0 card and that leap of faith, that fresh start. This is Aries. Aries is connected to all 5 of the first major arcana. This is Uranus, the planet of sudden change. It's Aquarius. It's the Fool card. The next one out is, of course, the Magician. And this is the number 1 card. It's Aries. This is also Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. I like this card. He kind of looks like somebody that I know, but he needs some classes. But it is the manifester right here, and it's a beautiful picture of the Magician, very much how I would picture him to be. Then we got 2, the High Priestess in this deck. I love her. It's like she just following spirit right there, just led and guided by the divine. And that's what, you know, the High Priestess is all about, intuition, psychic abilities, and all of that. This is Pisces. It's also Cancer because of that big moon right there. Always love the High Priestess. The next one out is the Empress, and I love the Empress in this deck. She's absolutely gorgeous. Sacred feminine energy, number 3. And once again, the Zodiac Wheel. I love this man's artwork. It just doesn't stop being good. I probably have half a dozen of his decks. I'm going to review them all as time goes on. Amazing artist, and just has the feel for tarot. I mean, we all love the guy, man. He's absolutely amazing and has changed the face of tarot in a very positive direction. Thank you, my friend. The Empress right there. And then, of course, the Emperor, number 4, Aries, seated in his power. And once again, the old Zodiac wheel going round and round. This is Aries. Any book is going to tell you just Aries. Oh, Ramblin, I put all the horned characters with this, which is Aries, Capricorn, Taurus. I see with this card as well. It's a nice rendition. I love the Hierophant, number 5. The Pope of the Tarot deck. The name of this card is the Institution of the Sacred. I love how he has the Emperor, the Hierophant, in the stained glass window right there. It's absolutely beautiful with the planets behind him and all of that. I definitely love the Lovers card, number 6, with this deck. Because there's only 2 lovers in this card, not the 3. It does have the star shining down on these 2. The sun, got all this water, got those dolphins in the back. 2 dolphins jumping around in the back. It's an amazing Lovers card and just has an amazing vibration about it. This is number 7, the Chariot in the deck. And this is the one that he talks about a little bit different because he says that this is not moving forward because of the 2 stone sphinxes. You know, the white pony and the dark pony, the wild ponies right there. And in this deck, if you, in the reverse, it talks about movement forward again. When I play with this deck, I play it as straight up the Chariot moving forward. Because, you know, I have the right to play them the way that I like to play them myself, just like he does in his book right there. 8 is the Strength card. I love it. It's Leo. Wonderful, wonderful card. I always love the Strength cards. So, you know, she's always taming the beast right there. Look, she's moving towards the future. Strength from the universe as she's moving towards the future right there. 8 in his deck. The Strength card and Justice are switched around sometimes, being 8 and 11. Personally, I like the Strength card at 8, and you know, because it's about new beginnings, and you can see right here this young lady's heading towards some new beginnings right there. And 11 being Justice, which is, you know, the balance, the scales. So I like 8 and 11. Many tarot decks will switch those around on you with the 8 and 11 right here. I guess in old tarot days, they were switched around where this was 11 and Justice was 8. But that's how he has it, number 8 with the Strength card. I love the Hermit in this deck. Very, very spiritual right there. You see the cosmos behind him, led and guided by the divine. Found the star down within inside of himself. You know, it is a powerful hermit. It is exactly what I would figure that the hermit would look like if you ask me. 10, the Wheel of Fortune. It's a nice picture of it. I love it. And here's Justice in this deck. Once again, a nice outstanding picture of the balance. That's why I like 11 with this card myself. It's just more of a balanced number. And this is Justice in this deck. We have the Hangman. Gotta love him right there. This guy's artwork is amazing. You can see that he's definitely thinking about how to get himself down out of that hangman's tree. Kind of looks like the wheel up here, doesn't it? Always enjoy the death cards. They need to be right for me to buy a tarot deck, but we all have our little card that we go and look at. I always look at the death card. Death, Birth, and Resurrection. This is an amazing one with the old white rose up there. And, of course, old Skeletor right in the middle of the picture right there. 13, the Death card, Scorpio energy. 14, this is an amazing Temperance card about being balanced and patient. This is Sagittarius in the books, but once again, old Ramblin, especially with this deck, I see Cancer with this as well because of all the water in that picture right there. The old Devil in this deck, boy, this is just one slick Willy looking devil right here. Got his mask on, but he can't see out of his mask either. Old fiery, passionate old devil right there. 15, the Devil card. 16, the Tower. The Tower, it's a nice rendition of the Tower. Sudden changes. This is Aries as well. Scorpio is Mars. Then I have my star card. 17. And I love it. I love the third eye illuminated on the golden angelic being. I love the star. It looks like it's in the wheel. Personally, I'm an Aquarian. It's one of my cards that it has to be right for me as well. If I'm looking for a deck, is the star card. That one is absolutely beautiful. 18, the moon. I love the moon right here. Once again, Pisces and Cancer because of the crab. It talks about following somebody or something that's intriguing to you, huh? Down that old smoke-filled trail right there. It's a beautiful moon card. 19, the sun card. You gotta love it. Leo again. The old cosmos and everything spinning around the sun. Abundance, prosperity, the good life. I love the judgment. It shows Gabriel blowing the horn right there. It's 20. Gabriel blowing that old horn. It's about awakenings and the phoenix from the ashes and all of that. It's a beautiful, beautiful rendition of Gabriel blowing the trumpet. And the last major arcana is the World card. I love this one because she's heading towards the future. It is a completion of old cycles and a new cycle's coming in. And like I said, we start with the Fool card, 0, and that's how it loops back around again. Go through all 21 steps of the major arcana and then back to the Fool card, that fresh start, leap of faith, new beginnings, all of that. Next one here is the minor arcana, the Ace of Swords. It's beautiful. Nice and clean. Aces are always about new beginnings and communication, epiphany, all of that. 2 of Swords coming out here. The land of indecision. Got the old blindfold on right there. Can talk about lack of communication and all of that. 3 of Swords. Ain't nobody wondering what this one's about. The old achy breaky heart right there. Generally depicts somebody doing something that they shouldn't ought to be doing and busting somebody's heart as a result of that. It's a nice rendition of 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords is very nice in this deck as well. Shows the 3 swords, that he's healing himself from. Taking time with the divine right there. And then he has that 4th sword, that Ace of Swords. Clarity and truth and communication and the ability to cut things off that no longer serve you for your highest good. It's a nice rendition of 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords is very powerful card with this deck. It's the way I like to see 5 of Swords because 5 swords can talk about manipulation and control, all of that. I like to see it. This card is called Victory at Any Cost. I like to see it with him up in the front. And you can see that it's his victory over there. He got the victory over the situation. There they are back there. A new day dawning for him. Healthy selfishness. He set himself up in the front of the card and all of that. 6 of Swords is beautiful. Definitely you see movement. This card is about movement, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Coming out of choppy waters, heading into smoother waters. Definitely learned a boatload of life lessons. Well represented in this card as well. And the old 7 of Swords coming out here. The old liar, cheater, old sneaky right there. They think they're getting away with something. They always looking over there at the 2 swords that they left back in the camp. You know what I'm talking about. Nice rendition of 7 of Swords. I like it. It's very nice. 8 of Swords. There it is right there. All up in the head. Stuck like Chuck all up in the thought process. Not seeing things right. Feeling trapped. All of that. It's a nice artistry of 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords as well is beautiful in this deck. That's why I'm saying, man, it's a very easy deck to learn tarot with because the pictures are very nice for the 78 archetypes of thought process that the tarot represents. And, you know, that is the old sleepless nights, the wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas, the anguish, all of that. 10 of Swords, I like it in this deck because those swords look like they are coming out of that person's back, you know, and that's what 10 of Swords is with me. It means that the challenging times are done and that there's a new day dawning for you. Nicely represented by this picture with 10 of Swords. And I got my little Page of Swords, my little rebel without a cause. Always a communication card. Maybe some communication that you don't really want to hear. My Knight of Swords, one of the fastest knights in the tarot deck. He's represented very nicely in this card with his sword raised and his hand high. You know, he has something to say to somebody, and it can come rushing in real fast and all of that. Nice. I just am amazed with this guy's artwork. And there's my Queen of Swords, huh? The old Ice Queen right there. Nice rendition of her in this picture. She definitely, you know, has her eye on the prize right there. She knows what she wants. But we all know she has that sword raised up, and if you approach her, you need to approach her properly, huh? She may seem cold and detached on the outside, but inside she's ooey gooey, soft and chewy. There's the old King of Swords. I love this guy. Smart, intelligent, entrepreneur energy, all of that. And as well, can seem cold and detached on the outside, but inside, ooey gooey, soft and chewy. All right. Done with the swords. Here we go. The Ace of Pentacles, the Whirlwind card right here. I love Ace of Pentacles, the cornerstone of the 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles coming out. The old juggler right there, learning the dance of change. And I love the rendition of the rainbow, keeping himself balanced and all of that as he goes through those challenging times. 3 of Pentacles is very nice. It shows him working on a foundation of something that's important to him. It's very nice. 4 of Pentacles with his deck is nice as well. You can see him. He's definitely holding on to something with his heart chakra, you know, but feeling closed off as well. It is the old miser card right there. 5 of Pentacles. Nice picture of it right here with this deck. 5 Pentacles definitely talks about feeling left out in the cold. You can see the couple down there below. They're definitely having a challenging day with each other, to say the least, right there. 6 of Pentacles is all about reciprocity, equal give and take. He's also the great philanthropist of the tarot deck, huh? You know, it's Libra energy, keeping everything nice and balanced. It's a very nice picture of, you know, what it's supposed to be, huh? Reciprocity. 7 of Pentacles, the old divine timing card. You know, she's working on her tree right there. She got them all up there. That's the money tree right there. Yeah, she's working on what she wants to manifest. 8 of Pentacles, burning that midnight oil. You see him there, huh? And every tarot deck has its own little language to it. That's the beauty of it all. Like I said, ever expanding and never completed. And you can see him here. He's definitely burning the midnight oil. My 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. My independent, self-assured, confident business person right here. A lover. Minor Arcana Empress. And it's just a beautiful drawing of a high vibrational individual that got the money and the fame and the success coming in for him right here. 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely about the coin. You know. Because it's a chest full of coins right here. When you play this one, like I said, they all have their own little flavor with them and all of that. This one definitely talks about the coinage to me. We have my Prince, or the Page of Pentacles. You know, another communication card. This guy's artwork just doesn't stop being sweet. Got my Knight of Pentacles, forward movement, one step at a time. There she is. There's my Queen of Pentacles, the catch, the one that's grounded, balanced, stable, Midas touch, all that. Who doesn't want this queen in their world? Well, you know, this king does right here, and he's represented really nice with that big golden coin behind him. You know, this is Daddy Big Bucks, to say the least, huh? To the cups, the Ace of Cups. And I mean, who doesn't love this Ace of Cups? It's absolutely amazing. Has all the eclipsed moons on it. Has the divine staring down at the cup of love. You know, it's an absolute beautiful Ace of Cups. The Pimp Daddy Love card right there. Two of Cups coming out. You can see him, man. The old angel right there between them both, huh? The two cups. The lovers looking into each other's eyes. Who doesn't love Two of Cups when it shows up in your reading? Three of Cups. You know, it looks like little fairies flying around down there, don't it, huh? Some of those movies with the little green and the red and the blue fairies flying around. I love it. It's definitely a card of celebration and joy and bliss and all of that. Four of Cups in this deck is fun too. You see him, he's just chilling under the old oak tree, looking at love, you know, past, present, projected, future. And there's a cup up there. It's being offered to him. Like I said, he's all got a little different flavor with him. He's definitely reaching his head up to see what could be in that cup right there. I like this. And Five of Cups, the old river of tears. It's well represented here with the three spilled cups. But the two cups behind him, you know, in the old story, he needs to turn around and pick up the bliss and quit focusing on the spilled cups right there. I love Six of Cups. Just the energy of it is amazing. Sweet thoughts of nostalgia when times are good and things are sweet. I mean, who doesn't love the kitty cat, you know? And the cups that are all full of flowers and the young boy and the young girl playing with each other in this card. It's absolutely beautiful, man. Seven of Cups. Ciro always depicts Seven of Cups more as a fantasy card, in my opinion. But lots of options and lots of things in those cups. Not just people, many things in those cups are represented. Eight of Cups is nice. Definitely shows, you know, the character walking away from all those spilled cups right there, you know, walking away from emotional unfulfillment, heading out, heading towards that moon right there. Gonna go get his ninth cup of wish fulfillment, and there it is right there, the 9 cups. Definitely a very joyous card. You can see the joy in this character's face with the 9 cups of wish fulfillment. And I mean, who doesn't love 10 of Cups in this deck, huh? The happy home, the happy family. Beautiful. Everybody's sitting outside loving life. Oh, there's our little kitty cat from 6 of Cups hanging out at the 10 of Cups household right there. This is my little Page of Cups. More messages coming in. You know, they definitely have that cup of love. It's tucked right in there, just looking intently at somebody, huh? Here comes the one that makes the heart go boom, diddy, boom, boom, boom. My Knight of Cups. I love him. You see the glow coming off of the cup. The horse reared up. He's ready to go. He's ready to go get his prize right there. Love the Queen of Cups in this deck, although she definitely looks a little somber to me, you know, and she can be. You know, she has her cup in her hand right there. Definitely looks like she's looking for her lover to come in. Here's my King of Cups, little Saturn, and all the planets and everything that are on this deck are outstanding. And the old King of Love right there, just seated in his throne. And lastly, we got the Wands. Got the old Ace of Wands. What a beautiful rendition of the Ace of Wands in this deck. A passionate new beginning, the thrust and lust of life. 2 of Wands is very clear in this deck. The crossroads have come. It's time to make the decision on which way you're going to go. 3 of Wands, I love it. You know, it's called your ships coming in. It's very beautifully drawn out right here. Classic tarot. waiting for his ships to come in, putting all of his heart, soul, and strength into it. Four of Wands, beautiful. The family in the middle, you know, despise not the day of small beginnings. Definitely an upgrade in a relationship, to say the very least, with this card. It's a beautiful rendition of the Four of Wands. Five of Wands, you can absolutely see that they're tussling with each other. They all swinging those wands of passion around at each other. Six of Wands, you can see the victory in this card right here. All the banners flying. The horse looks happy. The man looks happy. Got all the peeps down here going, yeah, you did it, you did it, you did it. Seven of Wands is very accurate. You can see him. He has his guard up. He's chosen the path that he's going to go down. He doesn't care who likes it or don't like it. He definitely has the high ground. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands is very nice as well. The eight wands of passion flying through the air, full steam ahead. The old Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands, is exceptionally nice in this card as well. And this deck shows him on one knee right there. He's definitely been through the battle, but he's picking his head back up because, you know, what don't kill you makes you stronger. You can see him, man. He's ready to go if he needs to. Ten of Wands, that one's very clear. You know, he's going to get to where he's going. He's going to put down that heavy burden right there and pick up that one wand, that passionate new beginning. It's my page of wands, more messages, passionate messages coming in. Here's my Knight of Wands, huh? And I love him. I mean, he has a little mask on his face. He needs to take his mask off. You know, this is the very fast-moving, fiery, passionate, charismatic, good-looking energy right there. And the old Queen of Wands, I love her in this deck. You can just feel the passion coming off this queen right here as she stands by her pillar with fire on it right there. You know, definitely entrepreneur energy and all of that. My Queen of Wands. And lastly with this deck is the King of Wands. He's definitely can't take his eyes off the old queen right here, huh? No doubt about it. He's staring right at her, man. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did, my friends. Namaste. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.